Mookie Betts got paid. The man got paid today.
Last for 365 is the report coming out of LA, out of Betts and the Dodgers camp. That's tacked on to his $27 million salary for this year. Great news for Betts. A lot of people are speculating as to when the genesis of that contract was. Did it happen? Did they start talking post-COVID? I want to say this thing's been in the works for a while. The negotiations were well underway before COVID. That's just my guess. But here's the thing, Les. We always want to see if anything affects Cleveland, and it certainly, to me, affects Frankie Lindor in a positive way, because Lindor can sit there and say, all right, this contract post-COVID was signed by a player. There's absolutely no reason that I can't get at least that and maybe more.
All right. Who's the better player, Mookie Betts or Francisco Lindor?
Well, I love Betts, but to me, I'll take the premium shortstop over the premium right fielder every single time. Just because the shortstop is just more valuable. Sorry. And that's not to knock Mookie Betts. He's a tremendous player, tremendous athlete, high WAR, the whole deal. But I like Lindor in large part because he is a great player at the most important defensive position other than catcher on the diamond.
All right. So you say, how does it affect Cleveland? Tell me what teams can be in the running in this. If let's say Lindor does not get traded this year, tell me what teams would be most interested and would pay the highest dollar. Because I'm not sure there's anybody who would pay more than what Mookie is getting, but you never know.
Well, Les, that's the thing. You and I know the golden rule of free agency or being traded to a team that's going to trade you for you or acquire you is all it takes is one. It doesn't take two. It doesn't take five. It just takes one. One team needs to pony up the cash. And, I don't know exactly what team that's going to be, who's going to have the deep pockets. You think about the Yankees potentially. You think about maybe, I don't know. I mean, the Anaheim Angels seem to be tapped out. The Dodgers, you never know. Do they have an unending pile of cash? Here's a team, and I have not looked at their financials. Trust me, Les. But I'm just wondering about the Miami Marlins as a team that's lurking. Would they make a splash? I know they got out from under the Giancarlo Stanton and also Christian Yelich contracts. I realize they've been stripping it down to the studs, but this is a team that, maybe, just maybe, if they have the outlay under Derek Jeter's leadership as he looks to ownership, maybe they bring home the Florida product, Frankie Lindor.
And I think we know what position the owner of that team would favor.
Well, yeah, I mean, you would think that, but again, it all depends. I don't know. I don't want to be accused of, how dare you say the Marlins, because they're still going to be perpetual contenders for the next 4 years. I don't know when they're going to be willing to spend. I don't know if they have enough cash, but that to me is an intriguing option because, as we know, Lindor grew up in Florida and played high school ball in Florida. In Florida. So that would be one. But as I said, just when you think there's a team, no team can afford it, all of a sudden the team will come up with the cash.
Okay.